Hello, I'm John Proxy on the channel John of the West, and I'm having a Zero Escape adventure. This is a...
To make us choose.
What the hell is this game actually called? A Zero Time Dilemma adventure. Oh, I can hold it down. Right, so we've got to make a decision. Now, I'm going to warn you now, this is a re-record of this bit of the episode. I recorded this like a couple of days ago, and I didn't find out until I recorded about 10 more episodes on top of that I lost the footage for the first half of the episode. I've got the audio, just not the footage. Don't ask me how that happens. I know exactly why, but I don't think you'd care for my 5-minute explanation of why I'm missing half an episode. So I'm just going to re-record it. Luckily, this game sort of lends itself to re-recording sections, although you'll see. Anyway, so I'll do what I did before, which was faff around in the menu like this. Go to the file, go to the gab letter 1. We're going to ignore all the new stuff we're not supposed to see yet. To verify the D team should be voting for Q team, we're going to go in good faith and vote for Q team. Like so. Now, we'll watch this scene and I'll be quiet during it.
Your vote has been accepted.
Well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the note exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the cranium. When you next wake, those who survive will be able to regret the decision.
So I'm eating after 8 minutes.
Members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Now, I'm going to get... I do remember being annoyed by this screen every time I saw it because it's all pixelated. And that's not how that works. But this scene here...
Diana!
This scene here did not happen last time. In fact, I'm going to skip it. We will see the scene later.
Zero. You can't.
In fact...
That's...
Yeah. Spoiler warnings, I guess. Right, so that scene happens. If we go into the flow, and we ignore stuff, that scene happens because at some point, I start going back and changing decisions. And so I've actually killed off D-Team. So that scene didn't play the first time I recorded that episode because I'd never betrayed them. However, yeah, shenanigans happens because what happens now is let's switch. Oh, hang on, let's go back. So it throws up this screen and I decided, right, I've got reasons I don't want to do C-Team just yet. Because C-Team has Junpei and Akane in, and they're from the first game. And I haven't quite finished that yet. Although since starting this series, I've played another hour or so. And I can tell you, I may as well tell you now because we're going to be missing like 10 minutes worth of John dialogue, which is precious. It's precious John dialogue time. It's a very different Zero Escape 1 and Zero Escape 3. There is so much writing in Zero Escape 1, it's insane. And I guess it's been replaced with these menu systems and cutscenes. There's no acting, it's all writing and you know, puppet theatre like that. Oh yes, I agree. I also disagree. Like that. I don't know why I came up with those dialogues. But a lot of writing. It's like reading a book. Every time someone dies, it's like his blood was like tomato juice stained with disappointment and cream, and so they put a lot of effort into describing everything. And it's sort of funny because when I started recording this, I was like, wow, it's half an hour before I even get to do anything. It's like an hour before you get to do every puzzle. It's like about an hour's worth of reading. So much reading. It's they're novels, aren't they? Really, but this one's considerably quicker. It's snappier. It's more modern. But yeah, it's easier. It's less of a pain to play, but it does lose something in not having those descriptions. Anyway, so I don't know all of Junpei and Akane's secrets. Now, I probably do know quite a lot of them because I have completed Zero Escape 2, which concerns itself with these two. That would be Sigma and Phi. And you can see none of these say new. They should say new. In fact, you shouldn't see a couple of these pictures, but because I'm actually much later on in the story and going back, then yeah, they're not new anymore. So I do remember. So this is where they decide, right? That one wouldn't have said new. That one is the newest one, I think. But you don't really get to see very much there. I do recognise what some of these are now, though. This one, I looked at and said, "Oh, that reminds me of Saw 2." It probably was that one I picked. Maybe that one. It's one of these three. I'm trying to think. I could probably guess it. But there's an easier way of finding out. And this is the second time I tried recording this because I accidentally went to the wrong one. Outbreak 2, Runaway. These are spoiler warnings. Suppression. I don't even know what that one is. It's FCFS. No, zoom out. Zoom. I'm looking for Transporter. So normally when you go in, you don't know where you are in the position. So this is a bit. I didn't know until I left, and then went, "Wow, I'm way in the future," because when I load it up, like so. Well, you'll see. So I'm going to jump to here, and when I finish the puzzle, then you'll see what the grid is supposed to look like, and I won't know about any of this. In fact, I guess gimmickly it works well with this game because you're jumping around past and forward as well.
Where's Phi?
I don't see her. She could have woken first and wandered off.
Sigma! Sigma!
Huh?
It's after midnight now.
Yay!
What? Tell me the year turned over.
No, it's in a couple of days.
It's no longer the year 2028, but
2029.
How long have we been asleep then?
my last memory was 10 and a half hours ago.
You're talking about the vote at 1330?
Yes, but that doesn't mean we've only been sleeping, though. We could have woken up several times.
You're saying the amnesia drug made us forget.
So that scene where they all died obviously didn't happen.
Better start looking for Phi.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, and so in the Zero Escape 1, they describe the people looking in every single room. They describe the room, the person on here. What do you do? How do you react to this situation? There's none of this implied searching.
This is the last of the rooms.
That Phi. Where'd she go?
Welcome to the transporter room.
Zero.
I can only assume you are searching for something. If you'd like to learn their whereabouts, do as I say.
Damn it! So what are your orders?
First, I shall explain the room to you. As the name suggests, this room contains a device called a transporter. It was discovered roughly 140 years ago, in the year 1888, at the South Pole. A German expedition was exploring the area. At one point, they became lost, and subsequently stumbled upon it. The device was carefully transported to their homeland and researched in secret. What they eventually uncovered was the fact that the device was not made by man. Perhaps it came from a distant planet or some alternate world. Despite not understanding how it worked, we figured out what it was used for. This device is capable of transporting things through space-time. Hence why it was named Transporter. But its construction is much different from what you'd normally expect. If you look toward the back left corner, you'll see something resembling a tree root. This is the nucleus of the transporter and controls its function. And to your right, you should be able to see two objects that look like beds. These are called input pods. Look further right. The two objects similar to Chrysalides are the export pods. In the back is a large container called the material tank. Inside is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, a variety of chemical elements that exist on Earth, stored individually. You use it as follows. First, place the material to be transferred into the input pod. We'll call it X to simplify matters. Next, select the location of transfer on the pod console. Pulling the lever will cause the input pod to begin scanning. This scan reads the exact placement of each atom that makes up Object X. The obtained data travels through space-time directly to the transfer point's nucleus. That nucleus will then analyze it. It will send the necessary elements from the material tank to the export pod and recreate Object X's original form precisely.
You getting all this?
Essentially, it acts as an atomic-level 3D printer.
Yeah, that's an important note.
A massive amount of energy is required to do a transfer. Once a transportation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge. The device cannot be used during that time.
10 months.
A variety of objects can be placed in the same pod. However, in order to transfer a human, each pod must only hold one body within it. 2 or more people cannot go into a single pod. It is very difficult to recreate individual brains and proteins. I obtained this machine back in 2009. It had been stored in a U.S. research facility. American troops had confiscated it after the German loss during World War II. My explanation ends here. There is a special characteristic about this device.
Oh, yeah.
However, this transporter is not simply a device that allows you to teleport.
So I won't do that.
What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported. Furthermore, that data travels through space-time. It does not just go to the past or present, but also to other histories.
Ah.
Now, my instructions. Currently, no power runs through the transporter nucleus. It is completely stopped. If you are able to restart it, you may obtain that which you desire.
So, oh,
I know you'll do your best.
I'll explain a few things
Good luck to you.
before switching you over to John of the Past. John of the Past will not speak about this again until we get to about episode 13 and 14. I'm not sure because I mislabeled them. So first things first, I'm going to start the episode as I would have. So I picked up all these. Oh, look, a card. Flower card. Another card. 3 Moons card. Is this the Wind card? I already know the names of the cards. There's another Moon card. There is a 2 Humans card. A Star and a Moon. A Moon and a Star. This is the only episode where I took extensive notes as well. And I got out an actual notepad for future episodes. All a warning. Let's listen to their explanations and stuff. So this was an input pod, right? I think a person could lie down in here. It's like a lidded bed, just like Zero said. That also sounds like a coffin. I'm used to getting into a pod, but now I feel terrible. Oh, there's a monitor here. It's off at the moment. I'm gonna restart the nucleus. There's no card. It's the sun card. There we go. There's a 2 moon card. There's this interesting contraption. Goes. I think something goes into the vertical and horizontal axis. Probably can't use it now. But I saw a Birdman card. And let me just tell you, he's the most powerful card, I think. I do see something. Ah! There's a card there. So, if I put cards on this machine here... Oh, it doesn't do anything yet because I've not done something important. Let's pick up this Human and Moon card. And, well, it's blatantly to... Let's have a look at these. An output pod looks like an insect pupa or chrysalis. When you use the transporter, you are reborn from it as well. It's an interesting point of view. Maybe that was the idea behind its design. It also brings the idea of organisms that form pupa exist in foreign civilizations. Okay, before I continue, the idea of alternative history lines, which you may have figured out from the map, the flow chart, was in Zero Escape 2 as well. I don't know how it works in Zero Escape 1. I have a worrying feeling that it just wants me to restart the entire game again and pick different decisions. But in Zero Escape 2, it makes a really large point of going, you've got a magical power to switch histories using your brain, and it's something the Sigma is well aware of. So the idea that teleporters could do that as well isn't out the ordinary for me. So I've got to place this card here. One of the lights turned on, and the card changed colour. And I don't know of any quick way to switch cards. So yeah, I have to go through all of these. So we probably saved 10 minutes. Although I can tell you, I've cut out about 20 minutes from the end of the episode. Because I had to edit it down originally anyway. This is why I'm really confused about why I lost the first half an hour. Because, yeah, if I'd had the raw footage, I'd be able to fix it, but I don't know what happened. But I cut out 20 minutes of me being stuck. Though it blatantly isn't my fault, and I'll explain why. Basically, I figure out the maths of it at some point. And I don't want to spoil it, but I do figure stuff out. There's something in the room I didn't click on. And as soon as I click on it, it's like, I get really angry. And I have to cut it there because it doesn't make sense to cut it before that, but it's a bit inexplicable. So the one thing I can explain is why I'm angry, and I'll click on it before now. I'll show you. I don't know how much of the puzzle I already solved, so I don't want to solve things twice. But I'm half an hour into the episode, so this is a holographic book, and we can read it. And it says, Chapter 1, Wind equals 0. And there's a thing over here. So what you can do is we can put this here. The Birdman, flower, human over the nucleus. And we know that wind equals 0, so it's assumed that those are numbers as well. And so I click away. I write that down in a memo and I never click that again. And I never ever realise that that's a bloody door that can open up and accepts a goddamn code. Not for over an hour did I click on that. So when I clip and I'm really angry, that's why. Because I accidentally clicked on the correct thing and suddenly lots of things become obvious. But yeah, the cards go in a particular order. In fact, I could just solve it now, but I'm not going to. And I can check. So yeah, what I want to do becomes really obvious. It's actually a really cool puzzle. I just wish I knew that existed. So what happens is, let me start with doing stuff. I don't know where exactly it cuts, so I don't want you to miss any aspect of the puzzle. So what we've got there, we can put cards down here, and every time we put a card down, that happens, right? And fairly quickly, I figure out what it's for. Right, one card is being destroyed, one card isn't. So what it's doing is it is telling me that that card is stronger or weaker. So this is 0, right? So 0 will be destroyed by that, all the cards. So it's actually a bit useless to put 0 on here. But so it's just saying it's weaker than Sun. So what if we get Sun out? Well, Sun is weaker than Birdman. And why it's weaker than Birdman. And so you go through all the cards, you make extensive notes on the order. I found out that when you make notes, what's this? When you make notes, which I made lots of, that thing goes down. Somehow I've made that run out. When you rub out like this, it still puts the thing down? I don't know. So, but somehow I had to start the entire page again. Like that. Anyway. So, then I would have gone to the book, which gave me some new stuff. There's something else we didn't check. So there's a chapter 2. And it tells me, the alien civilization that created the transporter utilized 13 symbols, each one representing a number from 0 to 12. Their relationships are as follows. So, human moon equals humans times moon. Human equals human times human. Moon and star equals moon times star. Moon equals moon times moon, and so on. So 3 moons is moon times moon. That's moon squared, right? That's moon times moon. Moon to the power of itself. And that is human times moon, right? And now it becomes obvious. Okay, they're small numbers. They each represent a number from 1 to 12, and so you can make educated guesses with just this information, right? So we know that moon. Even without using the balancing machine, that's all that is. That's in the other games, just as a standard balancing machine. We know that it's got to be a relatively small number. The biggest moon can be as 5, and it can go down to 1. So that, but what you do then is you figure out if there are any symbols bigger than moon. Any symbols bigger than triple moon, which there is. And so you know, okay, moon isn't 5. And the same with human. You know that human can't be more than 8, because otherwise 2 humans would be 16. Nope, that's stupid. That was stupid, John. Moon can't be 5, because that would be 5 times 5 times 5. It has to be a really low number, in fact. Lower than that. So, let's say it's 1 times 1 times 1, it would make it 1, that's useless. 2 times 2 times 2, well, if it's 2 times 2 times 2, that would make it that number 8, right? If it's 3 times 3 times 3, that would make that number 9? No, hang on, 3 times 3, no, that would make it 27. It has to be 2. Moon has to be 2, that has to be 8. There we go, I figured out 1 on the screen. So there's a long process of me figuring all this out. And there's a question here. And so I've got to figure out, we know that that is 0, we know that that is 8, we know that that is 2. And we have to figure the rest of this out. I sort of guess some of them. You can make once you start putting out like this, you're going to have to make educated guesses. And there are only so many options. Like, I'm fairly sure Birdman is the strongest one. 11 has to be a single symbol. Because it's a prime number. I didn't even think of that. I don't even say that in the original episode. I just made that all the prime numbers have to be unique symbols because of this system. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just about to cut. Let's see if is there anything else. I don't know where I was in the episode, if I figured that out or not. Let's say I've not. I don't think I have. I'm still balancing in the episode. So I'm going to cut ahead. I probably know less then than I did now. I mean, I obviously do, because I know how to solve this puzzle now. But I'll see you on the other side. Weaker than flour. Obviously weaker than Birdman. Nobody's stronger than Birdman. Alright, well, it's weaker than flour, we know that. Oh no, it's stronger than sun though. Weaker than flour, stronger than sun. Yep, stronger than sun. Alright, cool, cool. Weaker than flour. What was I using? Moon. So human and moon, we don't know the difference between. Moon. Right. You know what, let's... No, 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 God, no. Let's clear that bit though. And put a little U there. Sun. It's human moon. And a flower. Right, moon and star. Stronger than sun. Stronger than the sun. Right. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to put the little thing there. Because I don't know if it's stronger than that. So it's moon, star. Let's... No, wrong button, John. Let's turn that to green for wedge. Max notes reached. No. We know that wind equals 0, so no. No. I'm confused about why I can't... If I've got max notes reached, why can't I just rub out notes? Right, we don't... Fine, I'll just copy the notes from one page to another. I don't know why the game's doing that, this is annoying. BM... BM... 2H and 3M... to H and 3M F H and M a little green line. Moon, sun, and sun. So S, U. We know wind is down here because that's 0. And yes, I know I've got that backwards. So now I can clear page 1. What haven't I done yet? Star. It's weaker than Birdman. Weaker than Flower. Fine. It's menu, memo. hang on. So it's weaker than, stronger than flour. It's stronger than flour, isn't it? But I'm going to double check. No, it's weaker than flour. But that's all we know. So it's weaker than flour. So we'll do another green line there. And that is going to be star. S-T. Right, I know what it means, and that's all that's important. So yeah. I'm going to use... You know what, I'll just leave it. I know what it means. Is there anything else? Just gonna double check 2 moon. 2 moon is stronger than sun. And weaker than... Okay. Yeah, my notes aren't quite extensive enough. It doesn't really give you... I need them out, really. It's really annoying having to go through here. It's useful on a console, but I should just have my whiteboard out, which I do own. I don't... Oh, crap. I have to click off screen to go into my memo for some reason. So, it could be anywhere. It's stronger than the sun and weaker than the Birdman, so it's anything in the middle. Oh, hang on, no it's not. 2 moon and 3 moon have been done as well. Right. So, human moon. Weaker than a flower. Yes. Human moon. Stronger than the sun. Flower, sun. It's another one of these greens, isn't it? So let's do that and say human moon. This is really not comprehensive at all, is it? These are some crappy notes. So human moon, moon star, or moon sun. We've only got one left. And it's possible I'm overthinking this. Human 2 moon. Ooh! Human 2 moon is finally stronger. So, memo. That's a nice easy one to add. Human 2 moon. Lovely. Not sure why I did that. We can save our game. Let's save it here. Let's go back. Right, so that's our balance. It's bird, man. Sorry, birdman, flower, person. No. Right, so I just skipped through that dialogue. New. Chapter 2. They represent numbers 0 to 12. Okay, I'm tempted to pause and write this out because I can figure out the numbers, but it's going to be... Ugh, I'm going to drink some cold tea. Right. All these numbers and all these numbers have to be even because they're the product of timesing. No, 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 no. What are you thinking, John? No. 3 times 5 is 15. Like that, I broke that immediately. But okay, all right, I get it. Sorry, yeah, it's a simple lesson. Human moon is human times moon. The human is human times human. Star moon equals star times moon. And so on. Right? Question. Yeah. Well, we know where wind is. So... now if we go into our notes, we should have all the information we need to fill that in. So click off screen, back on. So, human to moon, human times moon equals 12, right? That is 12. That's the biggest thing. Birdman is 11. I think. Sun. Sun is 1. Right, I'm thinking human moon is really small. Human times moon. Right, so all this is a bit messed up. We know that human moon is a bigger number than human and moon. And moon sun must be pretty small as well. But we can figure this out. There's no way, there is no goddamn way that that's 11. Right, Birdman Moon could not possibly be 11. So I'm going to bank on it being 10. Right? Because I can't have a times number being 11. Right, so human times moon... What? Hang on, is it definitely human sun moon? Free moon equals moon times moon times moon. Two times 2 times 2 equals 2, 4 and 8. 3 times 3 times 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Well, it has to be 2. Moon has to be 2 for that to work. Well, let's say moon is 2. Right? Let's logically go through all this. I'm off screen, on screen. Alright, let's say sun is 1 and moon is 2. Why does rubbing out stuff use up my pen? Right. So, free moon is 2 times 4. Free moon is 8. And that is 4. Human moon and moon sun. Hang on. Is it moon sun or moon star? It's star moon. Right. Cool. So human has to be underneath 6. So we can figure this out. We can do this. So let's go back into the memo to click off screen, back on screen. Well, hang on. According to this... Oh, hang on. Human times moon times moon. Human is 3. According to that. 3 times 2 times 2 equals 12. Right? 2 times 3 is 6. Times 2 is 12. That does make sense, actually. Yes. So, human is 3. Human moon is 3 times 2 is 5. No, it's not. You're an idiot, John. 6. Moon star, I have no idea. That should be that star moon. That star. One, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a 5. Why don't I have all the symbols? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 7, 9, 11. Okay. What's F? F is flower. Hang on, why can't I... Yeah, I know I failed. Let's see if I can remember this. Moon is 2. Human is 3. Human moon is 12. 2 times 2 times 2 equals 4 is 8. 3 times 3 is 9. Oh, I completely forgot about human. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 equals 4. Birdman is 11. Because he just has to fit there. Star Moon is bigger than Star, so let's think about this logically here. I'm thinking Star might be 5. If Moon is 2, so 5 and 10. 5, 10, Let's put the sun as 1 and flower as 7. Check. Yes! Right, that wasn't even in the entire puzzle. But come on, that was some pretty good maths. Thank you. Thank you. Simple balancing equation, John. It's fine. Ah, chapter 3. Yes. Oh, yes. Chapter 4. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. The alien society has 2 methods for expressing numbers. However, by converting the numbers symbols displayed by the nucleus to the second format, you will determine the correct cards to place. Yes, I get that. That was pretty obvious. Oh, this time the monitor on the machine over there is turned on. We should check it out. Right, but before we do that, with some giant floating numbers on the screen. So, 11, 11, 11. Ow. All these are right in the memo, I just didn't write them all down. Hang on, I put Birdman as 10. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Birdman is... This is why it was good for me to look on that machine, because that was incorrect. That says Birdman. And not... Anyway. Birdman's definitely 11, so... We can actually wipe this. So, 11... 11... 11 was a human 2 or 3. And I think that's 7, but I can double check. Human and flower. Three and 7. Yeah, that was correct. Yeah. I was mostly on track. 3 and 7. So menu, like off screen for some reason. Memo, 11, 11, 11. 7 and 3. I have no idea what this is. Something's on the monitor. I think it's displaying the object it's going to make. A 3D printer after all. Does that mean it's going to make it now? So I think so. Let's try it. Fair enough. So it only goes up to 10. Oh no, it made a bunch of them? Decagon reels. 5 each is marked like one of those cards. Fair enough. Right, no, yeah, I've solved this. This is easy now. Go in here. Right. Can I... No, I need to put something on the vertical as well. How do I put on the vertical? Really? I put something on... Can I print more out? It's a little different. It's wrong, isn't it? Can I have a proper look at these? What the hell's a... Tridecon? What's the different... Oh, fine. Well, I'll just put it down. It seems wrong. Hang on. It's obviously for that. Try and put the reels we found into this machine. Right. Fine, let's just put in... Only goes up to 10. Huh. Right, they're different counting languages. That's 0. This is 1. Yeah? This is binary. No, sorry. This is normal. This is our counting language. This is their counting language. Hang on, but it only goes up to 10. There's 11s. Turning the horizontal ones changes the vertical. Are they matching something? Yeah. Alright, converting the... yep, 0 to 9, like our numbering system. But the tridecon ones have 30 numbers. Yeah, I get... So it spelled that out for me if I didn't know. What I'm confused about is... That uses their system. Those are 11s. Well, I didn't know it was timesing. Right, 11, 11, 11, 7, 3. Apparently I have to do the maths on that. Menu. No. Alright. 11 times 11 times 11 times 7 times 3. Blimey. Okay, 11 times 11. Ugh, I don't want to do actual maths. Alright, 11 times 11 is 121. 21. Times that 11 is... That plus 121. 121. Bloody hell, this is all come back. I'm in my 30s. I've not done schoolwork like this in yonks. 3, 3, 1. Right, 1,331. I'm just going to go with that. Times 7. God damn. There must have been an easier way of doing this. Alright. 7,000. 7,007. I've got to times this by 3 afterwards as well. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So, it is 21. And 21. And, of course, 7. So we now have 9, 3, 1, 7, and we want to times that by 3, which is 27. 9. I'm temporarily going to say that's a 3. But 7, 14, 17, 18, 21. So 21, that's a 5. 27951. Right. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 0, 9. Ah. Is that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I an idiot and I just had one number off? Right, we want that floating number for some reason. Oh, for God's sake, John! Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah. So I'm a prat. Which was the first one, or was it 12? Yeah, it was. Why don't we try entering the symbols we've got? Oh, I did. I'll put a 9 in instead. Well, I don't even mind that I got it wrong now. I just mind that it took me so long to click on that machine. See, that was an obnoxious thing to get stuck on. Yeah. It's... Oh, yeah. Sorry, if anyone knows the answer to this, it's going to be really frustrating to have watched. Where's the star? There we go. Oh, I think I did it. Yeah, it looks as if you were successful now. What will happen? Now, in Zero Escape 2, there were 2 answers to every puzzle. There was like a secret second answer to puzzles. Still a rookie. You found it. Right, I'm going to let you go. When I get the opportunity.
It worked!
Yes, but
Now announcing the current casualties.
Oh.
C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D Team, Phi. These 6 are now deceased.
Oh, we can win.
what?
It can't be.
The X door has been opened and subsequently closed.
Ah.
The successful escapee is Akane Kurashiki. The decision game has now been concluded. Thank you for participating.
This isn't what we wanted to happen. We didn't want this. At all.
This is wrong.
You tricked us, Zero!
No, because shenanigans obviously
It's
happened.
a lie. It's gotta be. I refuse to believe this is true.
I'll cut this video into 2 parts, I think.
Sigma!
Hey, Phi! Where the hell are you? Are you trapped somewhere?
Oh, a teleporter.
Can't speak. Just make a noise. Please, Phi! Please!
Please.
Damn it!
Ooh. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Things happened and I don't remember.
Diana!
No, no.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right? You okay?
Yes. Thank you. And Phi?
Not found her. Right, I probably edited the me figuring out that puzzle down a bit.
This door will never open again, then.
Yeah.
Why did Akane leave alone?
No idea. There's no way to tell what happened over in Ward C.
We've got a dog.
We
Let's find the
only know
dog.
one thing. Carlos and Junpei are dead. That's it.
So, you believe the announcement?
That means the entire Q team died. That means somebody betrayed Q team.
If what it said earlier
Alright,
was
yeah, they're
true,
going for that.
then that means Q team is dead as well. But unlike C team, we can figure out exactly how Q team died.
Yeah, because somebody voted against
They
them.
were executed. Likely because of the vote at 1330. Diana, I believe you picked Q team then, right?
Yes.
That means...
I know. You just did as the note suggested.
means Carlos.
The real betrayer
It's
is
Carlos.
Carlos.
But he's dead now, so...
Not good. It's almost time for us to get injected again.
Oh yeah, because it happens at the end of 90 minutes.
We don't have time to waste. Come with me.
If you want to leave. Oh, I like... it's doing a memento thing. Because it doesn't matter which order the story is told. Because of the memory loss thing. They always think
Sigma,
they're coming out
what
fresh.
are you doing?
The X store will never open again. Now, all we can do here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're planning to transport?
Yeah, there we go.
What other choice do we have?
We have one. To wait for Akane. I'm sure the police or a rescue team will...
We can't count on that.
But why?
Well, look.
It's the tree-form timeline.
Listen to me.
Yeah, it teleports to different timelines because of pointless shenanigans.
We are escaping this horrible history
We're going to appear in a different history, though.
to where Phi exists.
This is so convoluted.
I've selected the transfer point. All we have to do is pull this lever. Then, we need to run to the input pods.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
What?
I'm starting it. You ready?
Oh, do we have a choice? Right. I am going to let you go. Yeah, because it's always fun to end on a cliffhanger. I'm probably going to have to cut this episode in half or figure something out. Maybe, we'll see. No, I guess it's probably better off me just leaving it as the transport episode. I've been John Proxy on channel John the West. I've been having a zero escape, what's it called? Zero time dilemma adventure. You can see it in my eyes, can't you? You can see it in my eyes. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.